Live from Warren Township High School, this is Lane Tech Lacrosse. The good news, it's almost 20 degrees warmer than it was Friday. Also, the wind is not gusting like it was 3 days ago. Lane is looking to put a win on the ledger before they start Public League play on Wednesday against Northside. The hope is that the warmer weather and a game of experience allows Lane to put some goals on the board and have a joyous ride back to the city. Happy Monday, this is Tony McHale, and we are coming to you on the Lane Tech Athletics YouTube channel with this evening's action between your Lane Tech champions and the Warren Township Blue Devils. High atop the bleachers in Gurnee, Illinois, it is game day 2 for Lane Tech, and they have traveled far up I-94 to take on the 1-1 Blue Devils of Warren Township. Finally thawed from Friday's game at Evanston, the champions are ready to make what most coaches say is the biggest improvement of the season from game 1 to game 2. The champions didn't practice over the weekend, so changes are going to come on the fly. Extremely impressive on Friday was the play of both Lane goalkeepers. Karina Vargas and Alyssa Gonzalez each played a half against Evanston, and both had multiple saves on point-blank shots from the Wildcats. The Blue Devils come to tonight's game 1-1, a seasoning opening win against Maine South, and a loss on the road to Hersey in Arlington Heights. Warren Township is led by juniors Julia Warner and San Diego State commit Lucy Moore, who have combined for 14 of Warren's 22 goals. Sophomore goalie Sabrina Davenport has handled the bulk of the minutes in the cage, but we could also see junior goalie Elena Mundit. There's a minute 50 left in the warm-up period. Lane Tech is headed to their sideline for the stick inspection. Warren Township to our left is going to pick up their jackets and head to the sideline for the same thing. We will be ready to go in just about a minute and a half. I can't tell you the difference that 20 degrees makes. It was above 50 most of the day here in Illinois. Currently 49 at game time. And we'll see what kind of difference that makes for your Lane Tech champions. While Evanston was a good team, the weather conditions just made it almost unbearable for the players on the field. Reports have it they did have a heater, though, which the fans in the stands didn't have. We'll see what adjustments Coach Malmstrom can make. Again, they didn't practice on Saturday after Friday's game. It was bitter, bitter cold on Saturday. It wouldn't have been done much good anyway, so they've had a day and a half to talk about the game, come out and see what this Warren Township team is all about. As we said, they're led by juniors Lucy Moore and Julia Werner. Moore has 8 goals and 1 assist on the season. Werner 6 goals and 3 assists. The top 5 scorers for Warren Township are all juniors. So we'll see what the experience, the 9 seniors and 8 juniors of Lane can do against this junior-driven Blue Devil team. The sun has gone down. They haven't turned on the lights here at Warren Township. Hopefully they'll do that sooner rather than later. Otherwise, they're going to have to play with the glow-in-the-dark yellow balls. The wind appears to be out of the south, about 8 to 10 miles an hour, swirling a little bit.
Lane Tech and the Blue Devils of Warren Township High School. Please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
We will stop for our national anthem. See if they do introductions here like they did at Evanston on Friday. Neither team seems to be taking the field yet. So Lane Tech will be back at Lane Stadium on Wednesday to open Chicago Public League play against Northside. Varsity game time 6 o'clock. So we hope if you can't be there, you can be here. Both teams huddled up about the 25-yard line.
And now let's meet tonight's starters. For the champions, number 30, Margaret Breed. Number 17, Catherine Chapman. Number 9, Niam Mohan. Number 12, Eliza McHale. Number 7, Kendra O'Keefe. Number 24, Sophia Pagones. Number 18, Gwendolyn Ryan. Number 13, Neela Ryan. Number 10, Brianna Thomas. Number 6, Allison Vanna. Number 4, Catherine Wilk. And the goalies, number 21, Karina Vargas. The champions are coached by Amanda Malmstrom and Mary Gillespie. And now for the Blue Devils. Number 2, Emily Myers. Number 1, Tessa Harper. Number 3, Lucy Moore. Number 4, Gianna Schmidt. Number 6, Callie Novak. Number 7, Jalen Beaumont. Number 9, Julia Werner. Number 10, Skylar Donaldson. Number 18, Molly Goodman. Number 19, Avery Bishop. Number 21, Venus Bernard. Number 30, Sabrina Davenport. Head coach for the Blue Devils is Michaela Schultz, assisted by Sammy Bloomfield.
So Coach Malmstrom going to start. Karina Vargas in goal, number 21. The junior played in her first varsity minutes on Friday at Evanston. Our guess that Kendra O'Keefe will take the first draw of the evening, either against Lucy Moore, number 3, or Julia Warner, number 9. So in the midfield, Ali Vanna, Kendra O'Keefe, and Kate McNamara. Yes. Lane Tech will defend the south goal to our right in the first half. Nope, Katie Wilk in the midfield. Katie Wilk, Kendra O'Keefe, and Ali Vanna. Try and see if we can't get a little closer. .25 minutes on the clock. Julia Warner in the draw circle with Kendra. Referee gets everything set. Very deliberate. Calling a legal. They're going to start the clock anyway. Nope, they're going to stop the clock. Illegal draw. The ball went sideways rather than up. Ball still didn't go above anybody's shoulder. But we're going to start the clock, and we are on the way. Whistle. Ball over to Warren Township. 9, Julia Warner with the ball. Fouled by Kendra O'Keefe. Warner with the ball. Just inside. Oh, nice pass. Werner to Moore. No, Werner to number 2, Emily Myers. So a quick goal, not what Lane Tech was looking to do. Just point-blank shot on Vargas. She didn't have a shot. need to step up the defense. The Lane Tech plays man-to-man defense, so everybody has to check a player. O'Keefe again in the draw circle. Vanna tries to pick it up across the restraining line. Kendra O'Keefe picks it up. So Lane Tech on the attack for the first time tonight. O'Keefe behind the net. Looking for a cutter. Here comes Katie Wilk. Didn't see her. Allie Vanna left side just outside the 12-meter fan, sorry. Into McHale. McHale left-handed. Goes high. Score, Lane Tech goal. Allie Vanna to Eliza McHale.
Champion goal by number 12, Eliza McHale.
23-48. So the quick answer from Lane Tech. Vanna to McHale. Makes it 1-1. See if we can get this ball right back. Same two in the draw circles, Kendrick and Werner. Referee's taking his time getting the players set up. Goes sideways again. This time, Moore picks it up. O'Keefe on her. Back over to Werner. Werner to number 19, Bishop. She drives. Ball goes behind the net. 17 for Lane is Katie Chapman. Jalen Booma that time.
Blue double goal by number 7, Jalen Boma.
So 31 seconds after Lane Tech scored. Sorry, we'll get that scoreboard right. So the Lane Tech defense needs to step it up. Some free runners right now for Warrenville Township. Key here is to win the draw. Two Warren Township defenders on the left side of the 50-yard line. Scrum for the ball. Going to go over to Lane Tech. Cover by Warren Township. Katie Wilk with the ball. She's going to get the clear across midfield, down into the attacking zone. Pulls it up, gets it over to Vanna. Vanna inside the 12. Knocked out of her stick, but McHale picks it up. Back to the top to Kendra. Kendra, good stop by the goalie. Cover by Lane Tech, going to be Warren Township ball. So Lane Tech had an offensive opportunity there. Just great stop by the goalie. Warren Township on the clear on the far sideline. Vanna's going to go over and stop that. Ball loose in the middle of the field. McHale at the 30. Got number 13. Score. Number 13, Neil Orion. Neil Orion with her first goal of the season. Ties the game. Neil Orion from Eliza McHale. Makes it 2-2. 21:48 left in the game.
Champion goal number 13, Neil Orion.
So 2 goals and 2 assists from Lane. Nice break that time. They intercepted the clear pass. Had 2 attackers wide open as all of the Warren Township players were looking to help on the clear. McHale found a wide open Ryan. Ryan took her time and got it past Davenport to tie this game up again. Ali Vanna looking for the draw control. Vanna's going to walk it inside the 20, right at the 12-meter fan. Down to McHale right at the goal line on the right side. McHale gets it back right behind the cage. She spins out. Ball on the ground. Inside the 8-meter. Going to get a cover on Lane Tech over to Warren. Kendra O'Keefe challenges the clear. Ball loose again. Lane trying to pick it up. Number 30, Breed, fighting for it. Picked up by number 4, Gina Schmidt for Warren Township. Ball on the ground to Julie Werner. Little break for Warren Township right here. Good defense by Lane. Pass back to Werner. She gets the goal.
Number 9, Julia Werner.
3-2 Warren Township. 20 minutes and 31 seconds left in the first half. So Lane Tech had an opportunity with the ball, turned it over, stopped the initial clear, but didn't get back quickly enough on defense to stop that secondary break. So we're not 5 minutes into this game, and 5 goals have been scored. Ali Vanna going to get that draw control. She gets it inside. Lane sets up their offense. She's got Kender to her right. Lane bounces out the field. They're going to get a cross check on Warren Township right at the 12-meter mark. So it'll be free position, but 12 meters from the goal. There's a defender inside of O'Keefe. She's not going to take a shot. She pulls it back out. Looks again. Gets around her defender with her right hand. Now underneath the cage, behind the cage. Gets inside, goes low, blocked by the goalie again. That's 2 great saves on O'Keefe by the goalie, Davenport. Fight for the ground ball. They're going to call foul on Lane Tech and to go back to Warren Township. Got to appreciate number 18 for Warren Township, Molly Goodman. No long sleeves, no long pants. Ball goes to number 10, Skylar Donaldson. Long pass over the middle, picked up by Lane Tech. Lane on the break again. Number 24, Pagunau. Gets it to 18, Gwen Ryan. Pass over the head of McHale. It's going to go out of bounds before Lane can save it, over to Warren Township. Good idea. Tried to hit McHale in the slot, but just a little high. Wilk and McHale challenging the clear. McHale right there. Pass is stiffed. Schmidt gets it back. Warren Township flips sides of the field. Now they have a break. 4-on-3. Lane hustling back. Pass just over the head of Booma. Out of bounds, going to be Lane Tech ball. Great job by Warren Township there to flip sides of the field. Bree Thomas tracks back to get the ball. Number 10 is senior. Trying to clear herself. They're going to call foul on Warren Township. We're just going to go with Blue Devils from now on. pass up. Lane Tech gets the ball across midfield. Ali Vanna, McHale, met by a defender. McHale into the middle of the field. Switches back to her right hand. Slows it up. Vanna fakes the pass to Kendra. Defender didn't bite on any of her fakes. McHale at the top. It's a ball checked out of her stick, picks it back up. Wilk sets a pick for Vanna. She doesn't take it. So right now you got Wilk, McHale, Vanna, O'Keefe at the top. McHale cuts through. Vanna, little backhand pass. Gets it into Wilk. Hits the goalie. Going to stay lane ball. Neil Ryan was back there, and I think it might be her sister Gwen. 18 is a hard number to read from here. Shot goes high. Stays in bounds. Picked up by Goodman for Warren Township. Ball's checked out of her stick. It's going to stay in bounds. It is referee's blowing his whistle. Lane ball. O'Keefe with it. Nobody's picked her up yet. She gets all the way to the 8-meter line. She's had 2 shots tonight, both on goal, but stopped by the goalie. One high, one low. High pressure on O'Keefe. She gets by it. Trying to find something. Katie Wilk comes back to the top. Katie Wilk tries to make a move. Goes to her left hand. Gets by the defenders. We're going to have a foul on Warren Township at the 8-meter mark. So free position for Katie Wilk. 15:30 in the first half. Katie Wilk straight up with the goalie. Lane Tech trails 3-2. Here goes Wilk. Wilk gets the ball checked out of her stick from behind. Nice play by Warren Township. Wilk picks it back up. Sorry. Vanna, top of the 8-meter. She's got McHale down on the goal line. O'Keefe up top. They switch. Good defense right now by the Blue Devils. O'Keefe pulls it down, goes. She's going to draw a foul. They're going to stop the clock. They're going to get a – you're going to yell a card on O'Keefe. So that'll be a 1-minute penalty and a yellow card for Kendra. Not sure she even had an opportunity to get off the shot, but the referee was standing right there. Clock stop, 14:45. So man up for Warren Township. Referee's a little confused. Somehow the ball stays with Lane. I don't know. All the referees in the stands agree that it should have been Blue Devil ball, but whatever. The ball knows Warren Township gets a foul or a foul against Lane, and they'll get the ball. Clock continues to run. See what the Blue Devils can do with the man up. Moore has the ball. It's going to go out of bounds on a little errant pass. So clock continues to run. Lane will have an opportunity to take some more time off of this penalty. McHale flashes to the middle. She's going to have an opportunity to run just with it for a little bit. Switches to her left hand. Gets whacked in the head. Back over to Vanna. Vanna gets it to Ryan, Gwen. Ryan takes a run at the goal. Goes behind, pulls it out. Lane would be smart to kill this penalty a little bit. Back to Vanna, Wilk at the top. Katie free on her left hand, brought it back to her right. Penalty not released yet. Not sure why that penalty is not released. It's been a minute. That penalty should be released. Lane Tech playing a man down on offense. 2-minute penalty. All right, that's why it hasn't been released. McHale goes low, gets shoved. Not sure how that's not a foul, but hey. Lane Tech retains possession. McHale tried to go low on that shot. Penalties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lane Tech's offsides. They're going to give Gwen Ryan that 12:33. So a little bit of a scoring drought there. Lane Tech ties it up at 3 with 12:33 left in the.
Number 12, Eliza McHale.
I don't think so, but. So 12:33 left. Lane Tech ties it up 3-3. Timeout on the field. I think just a little confused about what was going on there. The penalty must have just been released when they came on. So after 5 goals in the first 4.5 minutes, it took another almost 7 minutes to score the 6th goal. But Lane Tech ties it up. Till we go to the tape, we're going to give that to Gwen Ryan. So not sure who called the timeout here, but we're going to assume that it was – oh, we forgot the goal. We're going to assume that it was the Blue Devils. So with 12:33 left, game's tied 3-3. Really for the last – since the last Blue Devil goal at 20:31, Lane Tech's dominated possession. Had a free position that they were unable to convert on. They were able to kill a 2-minute penalty to Kendra O'Keefe for too vicious of a shot. I didn't even see her release the ball, but so she just has to be careful now for the rest of the game because she's got a yellow and we still have 37 minutes left in the game. Lights are under full effect here in Gurnee at Warren Township. Nice crowd out. Nice crowd from Lane Tech. Most of the freshmen or most of the JV team has stayed around to watch the varsity game. They're on the far sideline. Temperature has not fallen too much as the sun has almost finished setting here. This must have been the media timeout. It's a long timeout. So 12:33 left in the first half. Score tied at 3. A back-and-forth affair. Warren Township scores. Lane Tech answers. Let's see who comes out in the midfield now for Lane. Number 2, Olivia Ruby. Number 11, it looks like, is Cooper Hudasek. And taking the draw is Eliza McHale. So McHale against number 9, Julia Warner. So we are back at it. A little bit of confusing, chaotic last 2 minutes, but the game is tied. Ball goes straight up. McHale gets her own draw. Gets it taken away from her by Lucy Moore. Moore flips the field to the other side. Good shot by Werner. Beat her defender. Her second goal of the night. 12:09. Warren Township takes a 4-3 lead. So McHale had won the draw, just lost it to Moore on a stick check. The Blue Devils able to convert that into a quick goal. Just 24 seconds after Lane scored. McHale back in the draw circle against Werner. This is one of the more detailed referees we've seen getting the ball set for the draw. Ball goes back right to Moore. Moore quickly gets it into the attacking zone. 19 is Bishop. Bishop with Thomas on her. Back to Moore. Moore dodges. Gets around her defender. High to the left-hand corner. And quickly it's a 5-3 Blue Devil lead. Moore's first goal of the game. So the back and forth that we had has changed. Little team meeting for Lane Tech. It's got to be a little tighter on defense. A lot of first-year players out there right now, just in the third half of the game. Kendra O'Keefe comes back in. McHale stays in the midfield with Olivia Ruby. So O'Keefe versus Werner this time. Ball goes right to Moore again. You think they practiced that a little bit. Moore flashes down, passes a little high, goes out of bounds. That'll be Lane ball, but it stays inbounds. Nice cut. 3 straight goals. Werner that time. Moore saved the ball from going out of bounds. Got it back to Werner. 6-3 Lane Tech, 11:35. So 3 goals in under a minute for the Blue Devils. Great timeout by the coaching staff of the Blue Devils after Lane scored to tie it at 3. Blue Devils have rattled off 3 straight goals in less than a minute. Into the game comes Katie Wilk. Out goes Eliza McHale. So the defense is just struggling a little bit, matching up man-to-man, especially with the two stars for this Blue Devil team, Werner and Moore. 11:35 on the game clock. We'll let that sit for a second. Kendra O'Keefe. Last 2 draws have gone straight back to Moore. There goes another one. They got that figured out. But this time Ruby's going to pick. Ruby had a chance to pick it up. Ball still loose. That was Lane stepped over the restraining line. Referee didn't call anything. Struggling with that ball. There you go. Oh, whoops, sorry. O'Keefe picks it up. No, Wilk picks it up. Wilk gets a foul. So Lane ball. Knocked away by Sim. Still fought in the midfield. Wilk flips it up in the air. You're going to get a foul on Lane Tech. Quick restart by Harper. Foul on Vanna. Vanna goes behind Harper has the restart. Harper inside the 8. Call a shooting space violation at the 8-meter arc. They're going to get that on number, I don't want to give you the wrong number. No, it's Abby Keenan. So Harper with free position. She goes low and scores. So 4 straight goals by the Blue Devils. They take a 7-3 lead, 10:32 left in the first half. So free position goal there by the sophomore Tessa Harper. The 4th goal after the timeout by the Blue Devils. Kendra O'Keefe, Katie Wilk, Ruby in the midfield. There you go. That time Kendra O'Keefe's able to win the draw and control it. She got 4 people coming on her back. People need to talk to her. Foul, cross-checking on the Blue Devils. Restart quickly by O'Keefe. She gets the ball inside the 12 meter, pulls it back out. Wilk next to her. Ruby cuts across. Aaron pass. It's going to go out of bounds to the Blue Devils. Ball back to the goalie. Nice clear by the goalie. Great pass. Picked up by Lane Tech. Katie Wilk with the ball. Wilk gets inside. She scores. Stops the 4-goal streak from Warren Township. Katie Wilk with her first goal of the year. 9:21. Lane Tech needed that. Use a couple more before halftime. Same 2, O'Keefe and Werner in the draw circle. Just need to focus on boxing out Werner. That ball comes back to her rather quickly. And they haven't switched. Usually the referees switch off on the draws, but the one guy here seems to be a little more senior. There you go. Still got right back to Moore. So Moore gets it. Dumps it in. They look for Werner. Nice pass. Werner puts it in the back of the net. Her 4th goal of the night. Blue Devils stretch their lead back to 8-4. Just the lane defense not ready right now for the speed of the Blue Devils and their transition. That was a draw control. Moore ran it into about the 45 on the offensive side, and then got a pass, I think, to 19 Avery Bishop, and Bishop fed Moore, or fed Werner, who was running down the center of the field with nobody on her. Got to do something to win these draws. There you go. Katie Wilk going to be able to – nope. Werner picked up her own draw over to Bishop. Bishop in quick, undefended. Nice save. Oops. Nice shot by Emily Myers. Tried to go low. Vargas was able to match her. Clear, gets picked up by the Blue Devils. Back into Myers. Myers gets it into the center field to Werner, center of the field. Blue Devils take time to set up their offense. Oh, my goodness. Good save that time by Vargas. Moore just had a free run down the center of the field. .808 left on the game clock. Long down the middle of the field. Ball bounced a little bit backward, trying to pick up the ground ball. Still loose. Picked up by Werner. Werner keeps going on the restart. Shooting space. Shooting space from far away. Not sure the second referee has called anything yet this game. Nice shot. Avery Bishop with the free position goal. 9-4.
One goal by number 19, Avery Bishop.
9-4 for the Blue Devils. 7:31 left in the game. Bishop's first goal of the day. There's 7:31 left in the game, in the first half. Ever since that timeout, with 12:33 left in the first half, the Blue Devils have scored 6 goals to Lane Tech's 1. O'Keefe and Werner. Wow. If we call it an illegal draw, going to do it again. Ball only got about waist high coming out of the 2 sticks. Here we go again. Katie Wilk picks it up. Oh, sorry. Katie Wilk picks it up that time. Ball falls out of her stick. She picks it up. She gets by her defender, gets back to her right hand. Over to O'Keefe. 7 minutes left in the first half. Kenner's going to get free position, top of the 12. Werner goes behind. Blue Devils defense steps in. Her shot blocked coming out of the stick. Still a scrum fighting for the ball. Ball pops out. Referee blows his whistle. He's going to give it to Lane. He's going to call a foul on Warren Township. So O'Keefe has the ball at the goal line at the 12. She goes behind the net. Looking for a cutter. Looking to spin inside. Gets to her right hand, goes low. Good stop by the goalie. Davenport with her 4th save. Quick clear. Ali Vanna there to break the clear up. Ruby picks it up. Wilk with the ball. One-on-one with her defender. Defender stops her. Lane Tech slows it up, sets up their offense. O'Keefe looks for something. Behind the net. Comes back to her left hand. High. Audrey Nathouse there to keep Lane Tech possession. Wilk with the ball. She gets inside her defender. Shoots, goes low, bounces it in. Lane Tech goal. 4:38 left in the half. Lane Tech cuts the deficit to 4. 9-5. Katie's second goal of the night.
Lane Tech goal by number 4, Catherine Wilk.
Makes it 9-5. Another goal before the half would be nice. Make this a 3-goal deficit going into halftime. Alivana now against Moore outside the draw. Another great pull by Werner. Yeah, there was a foul on Moore, a foul against Moore, but they had a fast break. Fortunately for Lane Tech, that slowed it down a little bit. Sorry, clock's way off. There's 4:13 left in the game. I'll fix it in a sec. Moore with the ball. Try to get it back to Werner. Lane matched up. Shot just wide. Bree Thomas tries to get it there. Ball stays inbounds. Back to the top to Moore. Little pick and roll from Moore and Werner. Moore spins back to her right. Gets it to Werner. Just working a little two-person game. Werner misses a shot. Stays with Warren Township. Harper with the ball. 3:11. Moore working on Kendra. She goes unassisted. Makes it 10-5.
Blue Devil goal number 3, Lucy Moore.
2:58. Moore's second goal of the night. Julia Werner has 4. Harper, Myers, and Bishop each have 1. .258. Lane Tech trails 10-5. Midfield is Alivana, Olivia Ruby, and Kendra O'Keefe. Ball goes high. Another draw control by the Blue Devils. And somehow they have numbers. They're going to get, another shooting space violation, foul. So we're going to get a free position for Bishop. 2:24 and running. So Bishop against Vargas. Bishop's second goal of the night.
One goal by number 19, Avery Bishop.
So 11-5, Warren Township. 2:14 left in this first half. So Ruby and Vanna with O'Keefe. Man, they have that down to a science. Ball loose on the far side. Moore with it. Top of the 12, looking for a cutter. She's working on Ruby. Goes to her left hand, spins back to her right.
Warren goal, number 3, Lucy Moore.
Lane Tech just having trouble getting possession right now. Haven't spent much time in the offensive zone since that timeout by the Blue Devils. That's illegal. There you go. Kind of forced that referee to make a call. 1:42 left in the first half. There you go. That goes up. Ball still loose. Kendra O'Keefe looking to pick it up. Nope. Harper gets the draw control. Ball knocked out of her stick. Still loose. O'Keefe picks it up. She draws a foul. Quick restart. Cross-checking. She gets across midfield. 1 minute left in the half. Pass missed by Gitchling. O'Keefe knocks it back out. Ball's loose. Picked up by Blue Devils. Ball's loose again. Should be a lane. Oh, Vanna comes out with it. .30 seconds left. Blue Devils with the ball. Ball coming into the center of the field. Shot. Save. Lane Tech has 20 seconds. Long clear. McHale with the clear. 13 seconds. She takes a glance back at the clock. Ducks under the check. 6 seconds. She's got to pass it. She's got to do something. Shoot it. She spins. No, too much. Nice run, but. So it is halftime here in Gurnee at Warren Township High School with the Blue Devils leading your champions 12-5, and we will be back in just a few minutes. We are back at Warren Township High School, home of the Blue Devils in Gurnee, Illinois. There's 20 seconds left in the halftime. Lane Tech trails 12-5 after having tied the game up at 3-3 with 12 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first half. The Blue Devils went on a 9-2 run and just dominated the draw. The combination of Julia Werner to Lucy Moore prevented Lane Tech from getting the ball and getting into that offensive zone, and they just fast break. Coming out of that timeout, the Blue Devils scored 3 goals in under a minute to go from tied 3-3 to up 6-3, and they just haven't stopped. Julia Warner has 4 goals. Lucy Moore has 3 goals. 2 goals by Avery Bishop and 1 each by Booma, Myers, and Harper. Katie Wilk has 2 for Lane Tech. Eliza McHale has 1. Neela Ryan has 1. And Gwen Ryan has 1. So let's see what we can do here in the second half. 25 minutes on the clock. Lane has I'll have to check. I think Lane probably has a new goalie. Draw win that time, but to Bishop. Oh, sorry. Werner stopped that time. Shot saved by the goalie. Yep, we have a second goalie in. Alyssa Gonzalez in. She gets into the game, makes a huge save. Warren Township pulls the ball back, sets up their offense. Moore dodges in, looks, pulls it back out. Shot by number 12 and a goal by Chloe Sim. (24-12), just 48 seconds gone in the second half. Lane Tech just needs to figure out a way to get the ball. They just haven't spent much time in their offensive end in the back half of that first half. Here we go. No. The last draw, Werner pushed forward. Looked like she was trying to pull that one back to Moore, the success that Lucy Moore and Julia Werner have had. So here we go. If we ever get to a running clock, this referee's going to take 5 minutes just setting up the draws. That one goes high. Over to Bishop again. Back to Moore. Cutter in the middle, pass a little high. She was trying to get it to Werner. Blue Devils set up their offense. There's a free cutter. Pass was a little high. Picked up by Bishop. Werner to reset things. Good D that time. And a cross check. Little disappointment from Allie Vanna. Didn't agree with the referee's call. Werner, free position at the top of the 12. Pass over to Moore. Moore with Wilk on her. Nothing doing. Good defense. Oh, they're going to get Ali Vanna again for another foul, this time at the 8 meter. Vanna disagreeing with the referee, but not too much. So now Lucy Moore free position, one-on-one with Gonzalez. Fires it high and hard. Now, I'm not sure how that's not propelling. If that was a major penalty on Kendra earlier, it's a great shot. Bree Thomas brings the ball back onto the field. They're going to call a pick on Lane Tech. Gets the ball back to the Blue Devils. Referee's going to give the ball to Moore. Moore immediately gets it to Werner. Vanna on her. Top of the 12. Ball knocked out of her stick. Lane picks it up. Lane on a little bit of a break. Katie Wilk. Wilk goes out to her left side. Gets in right at the 12-yard. Gets it over to Vanna. Vanna gets it to Kendra. Lane Tech trying to get their offense set up. There's a screen by Vanna. So all the cutters are covered right now by the Blue Devils. Lane just spread out around the 12-meter fan. Wilk dodges, tries to get in. Nothing there. 4 minutes gone here in this second half. O'Keefe can't get free. Gets to her right hand, back to her left. There you go. Goes across her body, scores. Great job by Kendra.
Champion goal, number 7, Kendra.
Her second goal of the season, first tonight. Did that all by herself. 20:57 left in the game. Cuts the lead to 7. Better defense so far in the second half from Lane. Converted that into a offensive possession and a goal. See what O'Keefe can do right here. Oops, they didn't score. Moore picks up the loose ball. She can fly. She scores. You can see why she's already committed to San Diego State. A, it's warmer. Blue Devils answer right back after Lane Tech had scored. (2050) 14-6. Blue Devils lead your champions. Champions will be back on the field Wednesday at Lane Tech, 6 o'clock against the Northside Mustangs, the opener for Chicago Public League play. And that'll be the last game for this week. Then next Monday, Mother McCauley at Mother McCauley. They'll call that legal. Lane Tech picks it up. Ali Vanna jumped in front of Bishop. Vanna down the left side. Gets it into McHale. McHale right-handed. She scores. So quick answer. McHale and Vanna. That was the first goal of the game.
Champion goal, number 12, Eliza McHale.
So quick answer from Lane Tech. 20:34 left in the game. McHale with her second goal of the night. second of the season. (14-7). See what we can do with the draw here. Ball goes straight back. Moore's going to have a chance to pick it up. Katie Wilk fights for it. Oh, Wilk looks like she's hurt. Wilk went down with an ankle. She's grabbing her ankle. Maybe just a cramp the way she's pulling back on it. Hopefully just a cramp. She went down in the scrum fighting for the draw. Not sure if she got hit with a stick or she's pulling her toe, looking like it might just be a cramp. It's 45 degrees right now, but just the second game of the year, you're not used to running this much. Coach Malmstrom coming out onto the field to take a look, make sure everything's okay. Trainer's talking more than looking at the ankle, trying to loosen up that calf. So 2016 left in the second half. Blue Devils lead 14-7. Lucy Moore with 4 goals so far tonight. Julia Warner with 2. Avery Bishop, number 19, the junior, with 2. Julia Warner has 4, if I said that incorrectly. Eliza McHale and Katie Wilk for Lane Tech both have 2 goals apiece. Ali Vanna has assisted on both of Eliza's goals tonight. Katie trying to walk off that cramp. See who comes in for her. So should be they're going to give the ball to Lane Tech. Olivia Ruby comes on into the game. In the midfield. Kendra O'Keefe with the ball. We are back underway. O'Keefe gets down the sideline. Takes it behind the net. Met there by Werner. Ruby picks up the loose ball, gets it to Tenfelda, over to Vanna. Tenfelda again. Moore picks up the ball. She's showing you her speed right now. Cross midfield. Ball over to Myers. Myers has a goal tonight. I think the first goal of the night, actually. Blue Devils set it up. Seven is Booma. Booma also has a goal this evening. Ball goes behind the net. Blue Devils happy just to run some time off the clock right now. Got a cutter. Myers brings it in front. Good D by Lane Tech. Ball's loose. Fight for it. O'Keefe there. Ruby kicks it out. Ruby tries to pick it up. Ball's up in the air now. McHale gets in there. Ruby still fighting for it. It's loose. Blue Devils come out with it. Now they have a break. Referee had a delayed penalty. It's going to be Lane Tech ball on the shot. Referee had his flag out, but the Blue Devils you got to let her come onto the field. There you go. Well, they're going to give it to Warren. We're going to give it to Blue Devils, but you got to let her step on the field first. I mean, that's anyway. So the referee said she started the play from out of bounds. Sim has the ball, swings it over to the far side. Moore with the ball. Shooting space. Moore's going to get free position at the 8-meter arc. The middle hash. 17-15 left in the game. Moore picks up her 5th goal of the game. Makes it 15-7. $16:56 left in the game.
Blue Devil goal number 3, Lucy Moore.
She came into the game tonight with 8, so that gives her 13 on the season. Not sure. There's some conversation about something. Werner came into the game tonight with 6 goals. She now has 10 on the season. With her 4 tonight. Ball pops straight up that time. O'Keefe pulls it down. She's got a little bit of a break. She goes through 2 defenders. Ball gets checked out. She maintains control. McHale behind the net. Gets it back to O'Keefe. O'Keefe struggles with it a little bit. Gets it out settled. Looking to spin inside. She gets inside, goes low. No goal. Referee saying goal. Little late call. So ball went low, went into the net, popped out. But they'll They're going to score that to O'Keefe. 15-8, right? O'Keefe's 2nd goal of the night. 16-14. Putting Alivana in the draw circle. First time tonight for Alivana in the draw circle. Control. Cover. They're going to call cover. Lane Tech ball. Vanna with the ball. Vanna back with the ball. Vanna spins, right-handed. Gets the ball behind the net. Cutter is number 3, Nathouse, the freshman. Bishop with the ball. Gets it across to Moore. Moore quickly gets it upfield. Passes a little behind, wrong side. The number 10 caught a stick to the face. Donaldson. Looks like it might have drawn blood, but they're going to say Lane Tech ball. It was Ruby on the catch. The butt end of her stick just got in Donaldson's face. The referee's going to say that was accidental, not a dangerous play. So Olivia who's got the ball? Nathouse has the ball. So Nathouse restarts the game. Ball's out of bounds to the Blue Devils. Game clock has 14:42 on it. Moore with the ball, looking to clear. Moore gets the ball to the center of the field, dropped, picked up by Ali Vanna. Vanna tries to get the ball to Nathouse. Picked up by Moore again. That ball's caught on the clear. Werner with the ball. Werner gets it to number 2, Myers. Myers back to right-hand center of the field. Looking to shoot. No shot. Good D by Lane Tech right there. Ball's behind the net. Back to Werner. Werner gets it to number 5, Sweeney. Back to Werner. Werner tries to drive. Loses her defender, shoots. Good save by Gonzalez. Ball's loose in the center of the field, inside the 8. Picked up by Ruby. Kind of. Bishop comes away with it. Bishop looks to move on Thomas. She must have got hit. She's not happy. She was a little angry there. Gets it to Moore. Moore goes to her left hand, gets inside back to her right, goes high. It's going to stay here with the Blue Devils. That ball's launched. It's on the track somewhere. Referee stops the clock while we find a new ball. 12:55 on the game clock. 15-8, the Blue Devils. Werner gets the ball, gets inside, goes high, shoots and scores. Oops. Looks like she got hit after the shot. So Werner's 5th goal.
Blue Devil goal number 9, Julia Werner.
12:37 left in the game. See what the referee does. If we just go back to the draw circle, if they're called a foul, yellow card on Lane Tech. So they could give the ball to the Blue Devils at midfield after the goal, since the goal was good. So 5 goals each for the tandem Moore and Werner. Let's see what they do. Are we going to go to a draw? We're going to go to a draw. They're going to say no penalty on that, no foul. 12:37 left in the game. Kendra O'Keefe back in the draw circle. Ball goes back looking for Bishop. Bishop picks it up. Gets it back to Werner. Werner carries it into the offensive zone. Switches to her left hand. They're going to call a foul. Cross body check. I think they're going to get number 12, Eliza McHale. Free position for Werner, top of the 8. 12-10 and counting. Werner ready to shoot. She lets fire. Ball's good. She went a little bit low on that one. 12:02 left in the game. Back-to-back goals for Werner.
Another goal by number 9, Julia Werner.
Her 6th of the night. Lane having a team meeting at the 15-yard line, trying to come up with some defense for the last 12 minutes of the game. One goal away from getting to a running clock. So right now the midfield will be O'Keefe, McHale, and Wilk. .12:02. Blue Devils lead 17-8. Ball high up. McHale and Bishop chase it down. McHale comes up with it. Gets it back into the center of the field to Wilk. Wilk, no defender, has a free run all the way to the 8-yard, 8-meter. She gets a cross check. That's good aggressive play by Katie Wilk right there. Nobody was on her. She forced play and ended up getting a foul. They're going to take her back to the 12. We call it a cross check on Moore. So Wilk at the 12-meter fan. Passes it into O'Keefe. Ball's loose. Wilk doesn't pick it up. Moore picks it up. She's on the run again. She gets it over to Myers. Myers gets inside all the defenders, shoots, she scores. So we're going to have a running clock at this point.
Warren's goal, number 2, Emily Myers.
I don't know what scores right. I don't know. So they stopped the clock. I think it's a Lane Tech timeout, 18-8. But with a 10-goal lead, it'll be a running clock from here on out unless Lane Tech can score another goal. So Myers with her second goal of the game. 10:58 left. So game was tied at 3-3. Lane Tech has had some flashes, some good offense. Struggled a little bit on the defensive end tonight. Two great players for the Blue Devils. Division I recruit or Division I commit, number 9, junior Julia Warner, committed to San Diego State. And her draw partner, who they've just dominated, Lucy Moore is committed to San Diego State. Julia Warner has dominated the draw circle tonight. Nothing that Lane Tech has done has worked. Warren Township just dominated the time of possession here. Created a lot of fast breaks off their draw wins. So Lane Tech will have 48 hours or less than that, but 40 hours to figure it out before they face Northside on Wednesday at Lane. Game time 6 o'clock to start the public league season. And then back on the road on Monday, Mother McCauley. I think there's 3 games next week. Lane breaks the huddle. Still good enthusiasm. See what they can do for these last 11 minutes. See who comes out. O'Keefe, Wilk, McHale in the midfield. Lane just needs to figure out some things defensively. Still young season. Again, we talked about it on Friday. Just not a lot of time on the field this year in the preseason due to the weather here in Illinois. Little wet, little cold. Kendra in the draw circle. Ball goes up. Bishop pulls it down. Werner picks up the loose ball. Over to Moore. Blue Devils move it around. Looking for some different players. Back to Werner. 7 is Booma. She's got a goal this evening. Oh. Nobody knows where the ball is. Ball's in the back of the net. This goal by Warren Township. No. That was strange. Oh, we're going to keep that running. We don't know. I apologize. I don't know who that was.
Blue Devil goal number 5, Kayla Sweeney.
Sweeney, number 5. Call that at 10 minutes. Her first goal of the night. Back in the draw circle, clock's going to run now, 9:20. Ball goes up. Kendra picks up the draw. Ducks under a check. Taking it into the goal. Drew a foul, so she's going to get it at the 8-meter mark. Push. Clock continues to run, 8:50 on the official game clock. Kendra's going to get it at the far right hash at the 8-meter mark, one-on-one with the goalie. Little free position. Takes a run. Goalie saves it. No, goalie does not. Kendra with her third goal tonight. 8.5 minutes to go.
Champion goal number 7, Kendra O'Keefe.
Makes it 19-9. Now the clock just continues to run, though, as the teams reset for the next draw. Great job by Kendra there. Controlled her own draw and then just ran at the defender, caused a penalty, tried to split 2 defenders. Referee could have called a foul on either one. McHale controls the draw that time. Gets it to O'Keefe, center of the field. Getting a cross check, free position, about 15 meters from the goal. Now they're going to give her all the way. Yeah, the referee's going to back her up. Good job by Kendra to try and steal the space. None of the defenders come in. Shoots off the goalie stick. It's going to stay with Lane Tech. Good job by the goalie. Got her stick in the way. Quick restart by Lane. Far side, Alivana. Wilk gives her a little screen, rolls into the middle. O'Keefe with the ball, checked away. Towards the face on the check, so Bishop goes behind O'Keefe with the ball. 6:30 and counting. Inside the 8-meter mark for Kendra. She holds on to the ball. No foul that time. Picked up by Myers. Ball loose in the midfield. Picked up by McHale. McHale gets it to Vanna. Vanna pushes it forward. Inside the 20-yard line. Goes to the goal with her left hand. Shoots, saved by Davenport. Picked up by Lane. Dumped into the middle. Great shot, Katie Wilk. We'll double check, but I think the assist was Gwen Ryan.
Lane Tech goal, number 4.
So Katie's third goal tonight. 5:45 left in the game. They're going to put 5:40 on the back under 10 goals, so the clock will So back under 10 goals, the clock will stop again. We'll get back to a normal clock. Maybe. So back under 10, 19-10. Ball goes back. Bishop controls the draw. Gets it to Moore gets it to Werner. Oh, great save by Gonzalez. Low shot by Emily Myers. Kick save and Butte. Foul on Blue Devils, going to go over to Lane. 5:12 remaining in the game. O'Keefe picks it up. She'll try and clear it down the sideline. Ball taken away from her by Werner. High press. By Gwen Ryan, who took a stick to the face. Yeah. 17 got her stick a little high. Got Gwen Ryan in the face. She picks it up, restarts it. Myers takes the ball away from her. Lane back on defense. Myers gets to her right hand. Not an open shot yet. 4:25 left in the game. Number 7, Booma. Warren Township taking their time right now. 4 minutes. No cutters available. Here comes a cutter. Nice pass. Goal by Jalen Booma. Now the clock will run again, right?
One goal by number 7, Jalen Bowman.
Bouma, her second goal of the night. Makes it 20-10 with 3:49. Run the clock. Referee yells up to run the clock. Well, so we're at, sorry, I wasn't running it at all. We're at 3:35, let's call it. Ball goes back. Moore picks that one out of the air. Ali Vanna fighting for the ground ball. Vanna picks it up. Katie Wilk just misses it in the midfield. Referee. We must be breaking in a new referee, and I don't mean that meanly, but Emily Myers with the ball. Bree Thomas steps in her way. Gets it over to Boma. 2:50 left in the game. Sweeney with the ball. Back to Boma. Werner with the ball. Nothing there for her. Gets it back to Moore. Moore ducks under, shoots wide of the cage. Going to stay with Warren Township. Got to go find the ball. There it is. 2:14 left in the game. Far side to Moore. Werner, top of the 8. 145. Gets over to Moore. Interesting.
Blue Devil goal, number 3, Lucy Moore.
Her 6th of the day. Clock's running 1:10. Under a minute now as we get ready for this, what will probably hopefully be the last draw of the night. Nope, picked up by Bishop. Off the pipe, 35 seconds left in the game. Clock continues to run.
Hey, buddy. She was really using her head tonight.
15 seconds. That should do it. Ball is way behind the net. We're under 10 seconds. And that'll be it. So, a better offensive performance, but we gave up 21 goals. Lane Tech loses tonight 21-10 to the Blue Devils of Warren Township. The good news is everybody's a lot warmer than they were on Friday night. So lots of things to work on. One day of practice before we open public league play on Wednesday. For all the great folks at Lane Tech High School and Lane Tech Lacrosse, especially head coach Miss Amanda Malmstrom, principal Miss Edwina Thompson, and athletic director Mr. Brent Badish. Lane Tech falls to 0-2 on the season. They open Chicago Public League play on Wednesday against Northside at Lane. The varsity game is at 6 o'clock. If you can't be there, be here. We will be back on the air. Thanks, everybody who listened. And we will see you on Wednesday night as we take the long trek back down I-94. So long, everybody. Thank you. Appreciate it.